Welcome back to Chisme is Life. This segment will be in English after this Spanish announcement. Amigos, este segmento va a ser en inglés. Si quieren saber algo sobre este tema en español, déjenmelo saber abajo en los comentarios y con gusto se los hago. Okay, hopefully I can do this segment. I hate talking in English. It's just not natural. And that is my first language, but I can't. So many people have asked me to comment about this whole situation with Shane Dawson, also on the one with Jeffree Star. And honestly, I've held back because I didn't know a lot about it. But now that Shane was called out by Jada Pinkett Smith and Jaden Smith, I did a little research and I found out what exactly was going on. And now I guess I do have an unsolicited opinion. And in case you're like me and don't really know what was going on, I'm going to tell you guys what I found out, even though it's all over other drama channels. Even like mainstream media outlets have picked it up, and obviously it's all over social media. We also have to mention that this is not the first time that this has come up. Not this specific situation with Willow Smith, but he's done and made questionable jokes, remarks, and things on camera and off camera that people have called him out on and labeled him a Chester. And obviously the most recent thing that has surfaced is a video of him doing things while looking at an 11-year-old picture of Willow Smith. And I'm gonna tell you guys right from the top, I don't condone this type of behavior. I don't find it funny, period. There's no excuse, there's no explanation. Nothing justifies doing anything like that or making them kind of jokes. It's not okay. Having said that, I honestly don't feel that he did it maliciously. And that's where it gets messy. And I'm just gonna say this because I think it's important. A lot of these fucking YouTubers are mentally unstable. They do whatever it takes. They're always going for the wow factor, the shock factor, in order to keep you guys entertained and coming back for more. I include myself in that because I sometimes go for the shock value, but I would never say anything that would have to do with a minor or anything racial, because I'm against all that. That is not okay. Usually my shock value comes from whole shit. But anyways, Jada Pinkett Smith said that Shane Dawson, she's tired of the excuses, and Jaden said that he was disgusted by him. Rightfully so. I think that they do have why to be upset, because obviously it's her daughter, his sister, and she was 11 at the time in the picture. So yeah. And even though this happened years ago, it's still relevant because it's coming up now. And I think we're all tired of YouTubers' excuses. All of them as a whole. We're tired of the excuses. The fake apology videos, and I call them fake because when they apologize, they don't do it authentically. They do it to try to save their careers, and they never take real ownership of the shit that they do. They always have an excuse. They always blame it on an old them. And let's be honest, that doesn't make it any better. I said this in the past, like in order for an apology to be sincere, you just need to own up to what you've done. You don't need to make excuses. You don't need to blame it on an old you. You need to be like, okay, I fucked up and I'm sorry. And I'm just gonna say this, I don't believe that he is a Chester. I don't. I believe that at the time he was just trying so hard for people to like him, to keep everyone entertained, and obviously at the time it worked because nothing happened at the time. It's not until now that people are more conscious, they're more sensitive to the situation, and that's good. It means that we're evolving as people. I mean, there's shows that I used to watch when I was growing up that if I go back and watch them now, I'm like, how the hell did they get away with this shit? On the Golden Girls, on Roseanne, I mean, honestly, like, it's shit that will open your eyes and you're like, what the fuck? Not only that, but there was this little girl who was an actress. Her name was Shirley Temple. And go back and just hear about the movies that she did when she was a little girl. Like, there's a movie named Baby Burlesque. The title should tell you everything. It's really disturbing. And obviously that was years ago because, I mean, that's like even a black and white movie. But I'm just saying, this shit has been going on forever. That in the entertainment industry, people think that it's okay to make these types of jokes. And let's be honest, it's not fucking funny. It's just not funny. Any way you look at it, it is not funny. And I think the last thing that needs to happen is for Jada Pinkett Smith to invite Shane Dawson to her program. I'm sorry, that would not be okay. That's not the right way to go about it. It just is not. And do I think people need to be called out for this type of bullshit? Yes, I do. I think it's only fair that we know exactly who we are supporting, what we're supporting. And I think people do need to be held accountable to the shit that they do. And if anything, it's going to serve as an example for influencers after Shane Dawson not to do the same shit he did. I don't, however, believe in cancel culture. I don't believe in canceling people. I don't think that we should throw people out just like that for mistakes that they've made. And this is a mistake, honestly. And I'm not going to, how we say in Spanish, no voy a meter las manos al fuego por él, because we only know what they allow us to know. And I'm speaking in general, all influencers. We only know what they allow us to see. And honestly, we don't know what anybody's capable of. I do think he should be held accountable for the things that he's done and that he has said in his past. But I think that after he's addressed them properly and really owned up to his shit and made a sincere apology without excuses, I think he should be forgiven. Unless evidence comes to light that shows that he is indeed a threat to society or to kids, then legal action should be taken. An investigation should take place. And honestly, now I want to address some of these drama channels like Sanders Kennedy, Dustin Daily. Guys, you guys know that you're not in this for social justice. You're not the saviors of YouTube. You're in it for the AdSense. You're in it for the views. You're in it for the subscribers. And that's fine. But don't come on camera and try to act like you're in this because you're fighting a good fight. I'm going to make a video regarding Jeffree Star and what I think about what's going on with him. But at the same time, I just want to say a little something about that. What's going on now that they're saying that Jeffree and Shane planned everything against James Charles and I don't know how much, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'll get into detail in the other video. I just want to address something really quick because it's really like in the back of my head right now. Drama channels contributed to that shit also. It was not just Jeffree and Shane and Tati canceling James Charles. It was all the fucking drama channels who reported the shit literally 24/7. I don't know how many videos Rich Lutz made about it, and I don't got nothing against Rich Lutz. I actually like him. Sanders Kennedy, not really, but, and I know I'm kind of in the same position because I do the same thing. I report the news, but not once do I try to contribute to cancel culture. I like holding people accountable for what they do. But at the end of the day, this is how I make money. This is my job. And these other drama channels trying to act like they're doing it for social justice, making 10 videos regarding the same situation. We all know why you guys are doing it. That fucking AdSense is popping right now. It's not for social justice. It's because you want to fill that bank account. And that's okay too. Just be honest about it. But comparing Jeffree Star to Jeffrey Epstein is not okay, Sanders Kennedy. It's not. Nor can we say that Shane Dawson needs to be in jail when we don't have concrete evidence against him that say that he's actually committed a crime. Made tasteless jokes? Yes. Made inappropriate videos? Yes. But that doesn't warrant a crime. I'm sorry, it doesn't. I think it's really reckless and really dangerous to make them accusations. And again, I'm not condoning what Shane Dawson did, and I do believe that he needs to be held accountable. But all within limits and all within reach. And honestly, I feel that he needs help. He needs to see a psychologist. I don't know if he sees one or not, but he needs one. I've watched videos of him before, and it's more than obvious that he has serious issues. And that's the case with many of these YouTubers. Many of them are mentally unstable, and I include Sanders Kennedy in that. And honestly, all this drama is because nobody speaks 100% their truth. No matter how much they say, I'm gonna say my truth, I'm gonna make a video telling everything how it was and blah, blah, blah. They don't. Basically, what needs to happen is that YouTube should make all these influencers sit down at the table, record that shit, and have them hash it out. Be 100% transparent, 100% sincere, and lay everything out. But obviously, that's something that's not gonna happen. I just got through watching a video from Blair White where she revealed something that is gonna start shit all up over again. Not only that, some of these assholes have really done illegal shit or shit that can get them into real trouble, like real crimes. I also don't believe some of these people that wait until shit hits the fan literally to come forward, like Blair White, like Cam Lester. I don't believe in that shit. I believe that they're good with Jeffree, they're good with Shane until it's no longer beneficial to them, and then they want to expose them. And I can say that because I've done the same thing with some of the people who I've associated with. Cheekies, Mayeli Rivera. A lot of these Mexican influencers whom I've had contact with, when we're no longer associates, when we're no longer friends, I end up talking about the shit that they confide in me. But that's the difference. I admit to it. I say that that's why I'm doing it. We're no longer cool, so I'm gonna talk shit about it. That's the difference between me and these assholes. You can admit to it. It doesn't make you a bad person. I mean, just be upfront with shit. That's what lacks in all of YouTube. People to be 100% real. That's why I say, why am I making this video right now? Because it's gonna make me money. That's why I'm making this video. So a little recap. I don't think that Shane should be canceled over this. I think that if there's enough evidence where there's an investigation, I think it needs to happen. I think he does need to be held accountable. I think he needs to rethink that whole little apology video because I honestly didn't buy it. And I think he needs to own it for his shit and put on his big boy pants. Stop making excuses. People don't want no fucking excuses. They just want a sincere apology and for you to acknowledge the shit that you've done and that you've said. Anyways, I know this video was all over the fucking place. I don't like talking in English, but a lot of people were asking me to speak on this. That's why I did it. I will be making one about Jeffree Star later, so if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and give it thumbs up if you liked it. If you don't, give it down. I don't give a fuck. Follow me on all social media, Dama Venenosa, in Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook. It will be linked down below. You can also shop reinadelchisme.com, and God bless. Until the next one. Mwah.